Let's jump straight into it. Today we're counting down body parts you don't really need anymore. Tiny leftovers from evolution that are still hanging around inside you. Number 9. The appendix. The appendix is like the kid picked last for dodgeball. It's there, but nobody knows why. Long ago, when our ancestors ate raw leaves, bark and plants, the appendix helped digest all that tough fiber. Fast forward to today, pizza, ice cream, burgers. The appendix just sits there doing nothing. Doctors even remove it completely when it gets inflamed, and life goes on perfectly fine. In fact, 1 out of 5 people are now born without an appendix at all. Scientists think evolution is slowly phasing it out. Imagine a future where humans have no appendix whatsoever. No midnight ER trips, no surgery scars, no more rogue organ drama. Number 8. Toes. You probably use your toes today just for balance walking or maybe picking up socks off the floor. Our ancestors, though, needed strong toes to climb trees and chase food in the wild. Their toes were grippy, almost like mini hands for survival. Fast forward to modern life, the biggest workout our toes get is stubbing them on the coffee table. Scientists predict that over thousands of years, human toes might slowly shrink in size. Especially the small toes, they're becoming less useful with each generation. The big toe still carries most of the load when we walk and run. But supportive sneakers and comfy shoes make even that job easier. Evolution is basically giving our toes a free ride. Don't worry, humans won't lose toes in your lifetime. But far into the future, people might look at old photos of our feet and laugh at all those tiny extra mini fingers. Number 7. Jacobson's organ. Humans actually have a tiny organ in the nose called Jacobson's organ. Its original job was to detect pheromones, the secret chemical signals animals use. For our ancient ancestors, this organ may have been very useful in survival and mating. It could detect signals like danger nearby or I'm ready to mate. But over time, humans evolved and began to rely more on sight, speech and intelligence. The Jacobson's organ slowly lost its function like a gadget with dead batteries. Many people today are born without it, and they live perfectly normal lives. Even for those who still have it, it's like a rusty old tool present, but not really working. Meanwhile, animals like snakes and cats still use theirs as a powerful sixth sense. Humans, on the other hand, now rely on dating apps and conversations, not pheromone sniffing. Jacobson's organ is a leftover reminder that evolution sometimes forgets to clean up. Number 6. The erector pili muscle, better known as goosebumps. These tiny muscles sit at the base of every hair on your skin. When they contract, the hairs stand up, creating little bumps. For our ancient ancestors with full body fur, this reaction made them look bigger and scarier. Imagine a caveman facing a saber-toothed tiger with his fur puffed up like a wild animal. The tiger might hesitate, thinking the caveman looked more threatening. Goosebumps also helped trap extra warmth by fluffing up body hair. But modern humans don't have thick fur anymore. So now goosebumps are mostly useless, just a quirky leftover reflex. Sometimes we still get them when cold, scared, or listening to powerful music. Scientists believe these muscles are getting weaker with each generation. One day in the far future, goosebumps might disappear completely. Number 5. The tailbone, also called the coccyx. This small bone sits at the very bottom of your spine. It's a leftover from our ancestors who once had long tails. Tails were useful for balance communication and swatting away insects. As humans started walking upright, tails slowly disappeared. What's left is just a tiny cluster of fused bones. Today, the tailbone has limited use as an anchor for muscles and ligaments. But if you lose it, your body still functions normally. Rarely babies are even born with a small vestigial tail. These tails are just soft tissue without real bones. Doctors usually remove them surgically soon after birth. The coccyx is a reminder of our evolutionary past that serves almost no modern purpose. Number 4. The palmaris longus muscle. This muscle runs along your forearm and connects to your wrist. About 14% of people don't even have it. If you check your wrist and it's missing, you'll never notice. Its job is to help bend the wrist, but other muscles already do that well. For our monkey ancestors, it was useful for swinging and gripping branches. But today, smartphones replaced tree climbing, so it's mostly useless. Surgeons actually love this muscle because it can be removed with no harm. Doctors often use it as a spare tendon in reconstructive surgeries. It's like having a free replacement part inside your arm. Losing it doesn't affect your strength coordination or daily life. The palmaris longus is basically a leftover from evolution, now a bonus tendon. Number 3. Wisdom teeth. These teeth usually show up late between ages 17 and 25. By then, there's often no space left in your jaw. That's why wisdom teeth push and crowd the other teeth. For our ancestors, extra chewing power was essential. They ate raw meat, tough plants, and hard seeds daily. Having backup teeth in adulthood helped when early teeth wore down. Today, our diets are much softer thanks to cooking and food preparation. We cut food into pieces and even blend it into smoothies. Our jaws also became smaller because we don't spend all day chewing. Smaller jaws plus late arriving teeth equals painful dental problems. Dentists often remove wisdom teeth to prevent damage. In modern populations, more people are now born without wisdom teeth. This shows evolution may be phasing them out. Wisdom teeth are no longer a gift of survival but a painful evolutionary leftover. Number 2. Auricular muscles. These are the tiny muscles around your ears. In animals like cats and dogs, they help move the ears towards sounds. Humans still have these muscles, but they're mostly useless now. Some people can wiggle their ears slightly, while most cannot. Our ancestors may have relied on ear movement to detect predators. Over time, humans shifted to using sight more than hearing for survival. That made ear-wiggling muscles less important. Today, ear movement is mostly a party trick, not a survival skill. There's even a Guinness World Record for fastest ear wiggling. One man from India can wiggle his ears 99 times in 30 seconds. These muscles are evolutionary leftovers that don't affect your life. If you can wiggle your ears, you just inherited a quirky ability. If you can't, don't worry, you're not missing out on survival power. Auricular muscles show how evolution leaves behind small traces of the past. Number 1. Sinuses. Humans have hollow cavities in the skull called sinuses. These air-filled spaces are located around the nose and forehead. Scientists are not completely sure why we have them. One idea is that sinuses help humidify the air we breathe. Another idea is they make our skull lighter to balance the head. Some think sinuses help the immune system by trapping germs with mucus. For most people, sinuses only get noticed when they cause pain. Sinus infections are common and can be very uncomfortable. Evolutionary scientists believe sinuses may be slowly disappearing. Studies show people with smaller sinuses get fewer infections. If sinuses vanish in the future, it could take thousands of years. Until then, they remain one of evolution's strangest leftovers. They are like built-in caves inside our heads with mysterious purposes. Sinuses remind us that evolution often leaves behind odd designs. And that's our list of human body parts slowly fading away. From useless muscles to mystery cavities, evolution keeps editing us. These leftovers remind us of our wild past and survival struggles. Some features may vanish in the future, while others just hang around. Our bodies are like history books showing stories written in bone and tissue. If you enjoyed discovering these strange human leftovers, don't forget to like the video. Hit subscribe so you won't miss the next journey into science and history. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.